Hello, welcome everyone. So today I'm going to teach you how to solve a very critical problem in Elementor or any page builder. Okay, so this is as a result of server overload. Simple. So what is this problem? The problem happens, watch very closely to the left side, this angle, right? So when we click to edit a new page, you see we have memory limit error. Let's try to edit here again. You see memory limit error. Now this problem is prevalent because of this server overload. So maybe you have too many products in the store, or your clients have about 3,000 products, which is higher than the amount that your server can handle. Or maybe you are uploading too many plugins and you enabled all of the features and all of those functions. Or maybe none of this is the issue, just that your memory in your server need an upgrade, possibly because of too much of cache over time. So to solve this problem is very simple and straightforward. There are two ways to solve it. I'll show you the first way, then we'll go to the second way. The first way, you have to spend money. The second way, you don't need to spend any dime. So the first way is to go to your hosting or client hosting platform, click on the website area, find the link specifically anointed with this particular problem. And when you find it, you are going to go either to your dashboard or go to the tools and go to WordPress overview from here, or let's go to dashboard from here. So what we need to do here is to get to the host itself. Click on the host. So from here we can upgrade the host plan. So when you upgrade the host plan, the RAM will ramp up and make more sense. So look at the amount of RAM we have from here, 307. This particular website is not the same as the one we are working on right now. Now let's click on this. Look very closely here. We have around 512, which means the limit we have is less than the limit that we have from here. So this one is just using a basic one, which is around $4 per month. You see this one is $25 for, you can't compare it. Though there are plans you can get for about $6, which can also solve this problem. But the current one we are using is around 512 megabytes. But this one is about 3 gigabytes. As you can see from there, we have it here, 3 gigabytes, 3072 megabytes. So if you upgrade your server, that is the money you spend, that problem will go away. Now let me make it clear to you. If you allow this problem to stay for a longer period of time, it will get to a point where you won't be able to edit your page anymore. When you click to edit, it shows that problem and it doesn't go away. But this is just giving you a reminder ahead of time. That's number one way. Number two way, let's solve this the second easy way, where you don't need to spend any dime. So go to your dashboard, hover until you get to Elementor. This is the first one we're gonna do. Is it on settings or is it on scroll down until you get to element manager? Click on that. And inside of element manager, so now it is showing us how many times we are using each and every one of these elements. When we scroll down to the footer side, you will see the ones that we are not using at all. All of these ones, we are not using it. You see it, zero count. We are not using all of these things. So what do we do? Inactive is different from unused. Okay, inactive means the ones that we didn't enable, right? Enable is different from what? Unused. Unused means it is enabled, but it's not used. But inactive means it's disabled, so you can't use it, right? So here we leave it at what? All status. From all status, what we need to do is to what? Click on disable, deactivate unused element. Just hit on this. You see that these ones that is counting 0 will be deactivated. You see it? Very easy. And they are very, very long. They are even way more than, they are just like, let me say 70% of the elements we use. As you can see from here, the element we even use is just a few. Look at the amount of elements we use here. From here to here, I wish we can even count it. But from here to here, right? But all of these ones, we don't use it. So all of these ones we don't use, it's not good. It's more than 70%, as I can see from there. As you can see also, it's asking us that we should, if you remove it, it will not show. Which means these ones we deactivated, we won't see this element in the front end again. Inner section we won't see it, divider we won't see it, spacer we won't see it. So anyone you want to use in the front end, you can come back here and enable it. For instance, we want to use the menu anchor. Come back here, enable it, and save. Simple, right? I will advise you to only do this when you are done building the website, because by then you must have finished using all the elements you want to use. But if you have not completed building the website and you are doing this, you might get into the issue where you have to come back here, enable, go back to the front end, refresh the page again, edit, you realize you need another element, you come back, you enable. No, you don't need that. Usually in the beginning of every website development, you don't encounter such errors. So it's usually at a level where the clients have even launched the website. So as you finish building the website, you know you are completed with all of the elements you need to build. You can come back here, deactivate all inactive elements and go your way so that the website can be faster. This also can slow down your website, can slow down the website very, very fast. Now you see that this doesn't only deactivate Elementor specific elements, it also deactivates other Elementor add-ons like QI add-ons, Shop Engine, Jet Engine, all of them that are under Elementor that are not active. It deactivates all of them. Right? Now we have saved it. What you need to do is to clear your cache. See the cache area, I click on purge. If you purging it means it clears the cache from the server. It's very, very important you do that. Now let's go to QI add-on and see the existing elements. Now you have to go to all the widgets on all plugins you are working on to make sure that you deactivate the ones that you are not using at all. Right? You see that many of them here are still active, but they are deactivated in that other area, but most of them are still active. Like these ones, I'm not using any of these things. I'm not using them. So what do you do here? Vertical progress, blah, blah, blah. Deactivate them, delete them. So anyone you are not using, just deactivate them and save them. Any plugin you install, just select and enable only the tool which you are actually currently using to avoid server overload, because all of these things load their data in your server. Every time you load a new page, all of these things load. So anything you know you are not using here, just disable them. Vertical type, you don't need all these things. Disable them and save your work, then clear your cache and you are good to go. Right? So this is it. If you can't find most of them here, you can go to the plugin area. You can also fish them out from there. Like for instance, this one will click on the widgets. Some widgets have that option for you to disable the ones that you are not using. For instance, the plus add-on, if we click on scan unused widget, it will bring out all the scanned disable unused widget. You see, it will bring out all the unused widgets for us, right? So I have already done that from here, which means all the used widgets are enabled. Disable unused widget is already disabled because those ones are the ones that I'm not using, but the ones I'm using are still active, right? So you do this, you can also go to the extensions and see if there is anyone that you want to enable. You enable them. See, these ones are enabled already, leave them, and so on and so forth. So that is simply it on how to solve this critical problem. 1, get your hosting. You can do an upgrade from here. 2, fix this issue from here. Save your work, clear the cache. Now, I will advise you to do one more thing. If you scroll down here and go to my tools, you will see an option called sweep. You see, whenever you actually are designing a page, you are designing and designing, there is, each time you save your work and all of that, it gives a count of revision. Revision is the amount of time that that element will save. Countless save. And if that amount gets too large, your website becomes slow also. So you have to install this tool. It's called Sweep. If you install the tool, all you need to do is to go down to your tool area. When you install and activate it, hover on Sweep, click on it, and then come down here. The one I will advise you to be clearing every now and then, possibly every weekend, is the revision. While you are designing the website, you can come here, sweep it. You see, it's swept. Your website becomes fast. So anytime you notice that a page in your website that have too many elements is becoming too slow, install the sweep option. Do it like this, or disable the elements also. But without disabling the elements while you are designing, you can just use the sweep option. Sweep out. If you have not installed this for a long time, just install it now. You will see that your sweep option might get up to 500 and something, and may even accumulate up to 40% of your database for revision, which doesn't make any sense, right? I sweep mine, I clean it every time. So to install the sweep option also, which is part of this course as well, to avoid issues, this helps you avoid issues. Click on add plugin and type sweep, and you're gonna see it. I think it should be the first one here, WP Sweep. Just install it and you are good to go. So I hope this lesson helps you guys very well. If it does, hit the like button and make sure you share if you actually have time to do that, by the way. I will meet you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.